All right, just got in the new Black Series. Got in a 31 axle to axle, a 33, and a 35. So I'm gonna take you guys through some tests. Gonna weigh them, set up one of them to shoot, check some speeds, and go from there. Stay tuned. So first up, we have a 31-inch black one. Out of the box, comes in at 4.6 pounds. This is a Yodi riser. Escape Realtree limbs. Updated cam system. Cable splitter. Riser's a little different. Next up, the 3. Alright, here is a 3. Comes in at 4.74. It's 33-inch axle to axle. Next up, the 5. Alright, here's the 5. Comes in at 4.86. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is just go through the bow, make sure everything's in spec. Axle to axle, cam timing, brace height, just basically making sure everything's at a good starting point. Alright, so axle to axle, we're right at 33 out of the box. Alright, for brace height, we're right at 6.5 inches. Alright, for tiller, I like to measure right at this limb pocket. It's the cable where it intersects with the cam, just under 8.25. Already checked the top, it's the same. Alright, so on the Black Series, we still have the timing dots, like we did on the CT Series. So, I like to take a cord, just like D-loop material, or some sort of string, and intersect all the dots. So basically I just put the string on the furthest away dots and then see where they intersect the other ones. So that's pretty close. I don't think I could get that any better. All right, now that I confirmed the bow is in spec, axle to axle, brace height, cam timing, tiller, everything's at a good starting point. Now I'm gonna start setting it up for myself. All right, when you're setting the draw length, first loosen these 2 bolts, and then the actual draw stop setting is set by this. So I'm currently on 10, which is for 26.5 my draw length. All right, so when you're setting the draw length, you can see right there we have a hole that lines up. There'll be one more up here, but you'll notice there are a few other holes in here, but they never line up with any indicator. So there's the top one's lined up, bottom one, top one, so on and so forth. So those are the 2 holes that you would use to set your draw length. Just for reference right there. Alright, so here's a chart showing draw length in relation to mod position. You can see position 1 goes all the way up to 31, 12 is all the way down to 25.5. And so I have this on number 10 right now for 26.5, and that's for the black 1, 3, and 5. Alright, so one of the first things I'll do is I'll pull off this brass knock set and tie in a D-loop. Alright, so I like to start about 1/16 knock high. So basically I'm going to line up the burger hole about 1/16 above the bottom for a standard diameter arrow shaft. Basically, that's going to cover that hole perfect. Whereas if you went with a micro diameter, then you need to adjust accordingly because it leaves a little bit on both sides. All right, so now I got the D-loop tight on, about 1/16 knock high. Now I'm going to bolt on a rest. Center shot. All right, so center shot is about 7/8. We'll use that as a starting point. All right, then you're gonna wanna set your draw stops before, just to get them in position. So you have two slots, one on this side that has 9 and 11, and then 8, 10, and 12. And then on the other side, it has all the way from 7 down to 1. All right, so now I'm going to set the draw length to about 26 1/8. It's just over 26 1/2. I'm going to start there. So snug up the stops till they're just touching. Like to let it down and then drop back and just make sure that they're hitting at the exact same time. All right, now I'm going to measure draw weight and holding weight. So just over 70. Looks like we're about 9 pounds for holding weight. Maybe just under. So we are 70.8 and 8.8. All right, now we're going to test paper tune.
too bad.